Good morning, yogis, and welcome back onto the mat with me for a gentle Hatha tune-up sequence, so Hatha Yoga, where we'll be moving through a few postures just to get the body stretched out in every direction, moving and getting, the prana moving through the body. So grab your mat and join me for this gentle Hatha Yoga flow. Bring the hands into prayer. Allow yourself to come into Sukhasana or easy seat. Join the palms together and close the eyes. And then gently begin to rub the palms together, generating some warmth between the hands. And rest the hands into your heart center, taking a moment here. Allowing yourself to become connected to the breath as you deeply inhale and exhale through the nose. On your next exhale, gently allow the hands to float down onto the knees as you lengthen up through the spine. Slightly tuck the chin in towards the chest and allow yourself just a few moments to connect back to the breath here. Beginning to notice sounds outside the room, maybe the distant sound of a car, or of a bird, or of the wind rustling the leaves of the trees outside your window. And as you notice the sounds outside, gently draw your awareness back into the space you're in, picking up any sounds within the room. Not judging any sound, just noticing. And then bring your awareness back to the breath as you deeply inhale and deeply exhale. Allowing yourself to gently flutter the eyes open as you come back. Let's take a short warm-up before we move into our asana sequence. So pressing both of the sit bones down into the mat, bringing the hands onto the knees, gently begin to roll around, keeping the base of the spine as your anchor. So Sufi swirls, just feeling into the body. What's going on? And then reverse and go in the opposite direction. Coming back into neutral. Send the legs forward, give them a shake, move them from side to side. Take the right foot over the left thigh. Inhale to lengthen up, and as you exhale, begin to twist over to the right-hand side, gazing over the shoulder. Couple of deep breaths here. Keep the left foot planted into the ground. Gaze right over the shoulder towards the back of the room. Last deep inhale. As you exhale, gently send the legs back towards one another. And then left foot pops over. Inhale to draw the knee in, reaching up, sitting nice and tall. And then as you exhale, gaze over left shoulder, taking a few deep breaths here. Deep twist. Keeping that left foot planted into the mat. And then as you exhale, gently roll out, bringing the feet into easy seat once more. Bring the hands into prayer. Inhale to reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, fold forward, dropping the hands down onto the ground, allowing the forehead to follow. Taking a few moments here, allowing the whole body to sink down into the ground. On the next exhale, begin to walk the hands over to the left-hand side, reaching over, taking a deep stretch through the side body, forehead down to knee, Couple of deep breaths here. And then gently walk the hands back to center. See if you can walk the fingers forward a little bit more. Drop the forehead, couple of breaths. And then gently walk the hands over to the right side. Drop the forehead down towards the knee. Feeling the beautiful stretch along this left side of the body. Couple of breaths. Exhale, walk hands back to center. Lower the forehead. And as you find yourself there, interlace the hands behind the back. Begin to draw the arms up overhead, taking this deep stretch into the shoulders. Couple of deep breaths here. Sending the hands up as high as you can, taking a big beautiful stretch through the shoulders. Take one more breath here. And as you exhale, gently begin to fold yourself up. Begin to roll the shoulders, big shrugs and rolls, moving backwards. So we're getting really stuck into the shoulders here, and then you can move the shoulders forward. And then sweep the arms out beside you, deep breath. And as you exhale, bring right hand over left. Join the palms or backs of hands. Raise up the elbows, drop the forehead. Take a moment here. Eagle arms, twist the arms, press the elbows in towards one another. Take that beautiful stretch through the back of the shoulders. Couple more breaths here. And inhale, sweep the arms out beside you. Exhale, left arm over right. Join the palms or backs of hands, raise up the elbows, drop the forehead. Couple of deep breaths. And then gently drop the hands down, give the fingers a shake. Send the palms forward, create fists by tucking the thumb into the hand and rolling or bending fingers over. Inhale to extend, exhale, create a fist. Inhale to extend, exhale, create a fist. Inhale, extend, exhale, create a fist. Inhale, extend, exhale, create a fist. Last one. And then keeping the fists, begin to rotate the wrists going around in a circle in one direction. And then reverse and go in the opposite direction. Slow and mindful movements. And then roll the wrists in towards one another, all the while maintaining the length through the spine. And then reverse and go in the opposite direction. Coming back into neutral. Flip the palms up in receiving. Inhale to touch the shoulders. Exhale, send the hands forward. Inhale, touch shoulders. Exhale, send hands forward. Inhale, touch shoulders. Exhale, extend the arms forward. Inhale, touch shoulders. Exhale, extend. Inhale, touch the shoulders. Touch the elbows together, and let's start with some giant shoulder circles. So big giant movements, moving around. And then reverse, going in the opposite direction. Last one. Ending with the elbows touching. Drop the arms and relax the hands back on the knees once more. Drop the chin into the chest. Lengthen up through the back of the spine. Inhale to draw the chin all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, roll the chin all the way down to the chest. Inhale, all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, chin back down to chest. Inhale, draw the head all the way up. And exhale, chin back down to chest. Last one, inhale. And exhale, chin to chest. Let's roll halfway. Let's keep the chin pinned. Inhale, rolling one way. And we have a visitor, as you can see. Exhale, roll the other way. This is Mali. Inhale, going one way. And exhale, rolling the other. Let's take 2 giant circles. Rolling the head all the way around. 2 big giant circles. And then when you're ready, you can reverse those circles and go in the opposite direction. Slow and mindful movements. Keeping the chin pinned. Interlace the fingers and draw them behind the head. Allow the elbows to drift down, raise up nice and tall. Breathe into the back body, enjoying the stretch. 2 more breaths. And gently exhale and let go. Let's come down on the mat, taking a deep stretch. So raising the arms up overhead and deep stretch. Fingers pulled away from the toes here. Allow yourself to deeply stretch. And then as you exhale, draw the hands down beside the body. We're going to begin with some leg raises. So inhale to raise up the right leg. Exhale to lower it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going for 10. Inhale up, 8. Exhale down. Inhale up, 7. Exhale down. Inhale up, 6. Exhale down. Inhale up, 5. Exhale down. Inhale up, 4. Exhale down. Ready, press the hands down into the mat. 3. And 2. And 1. And let's swap over to the other side. Inhale up. 1. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3. Inhale up. Exhale down. Really work with your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to move. You can bring the hands underneath the buttocks here. So inhale up with both legs. Exhale down for 10. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 7 to go. Exhale down. And 6. Exhale down. 5. Exhale down. 4. Exhale down. 3. Exhale down. 2. Exhale down. And 1. Exhale down. And allow yourself to just relax. Marley's worried about me. Just let go. It's okay, Marley. It's okay, boy. Oh, yeah. And just relax. And if you're lucky, you'll get some puppy love or puppy biting your ears. Take another couple of breaths. And then we're going to go into the next of this motion. We're going to begin to cycle the legs. So drawing as though you're cycling a huge circle with the right leg first. 5, moving forward. That's 3, 4, and 5. And then you're going to reverse and go in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go into the other side. Left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to take both legs. So once more, create the stable base. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've got sharp teeth to keep me going. 1, opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5. Take a rest. Lie yourself down in Shavasana. Take a rest. This is otherwise going to be named puppy yoga. Allow yourself a few moments. Deep, deep breaths. And then gently bring the soles of the feet up onto the mat. Let's take the right ankle onto the left knee. Send the knee away. Thread the hands through, eye of the needle pose or reclined figure of 4, and allow yourself to lie back on the mat. Tuck the chin in and gently breathe in and out through the nose. Last deep inhale, and as you exhale, gently lower the feet to the floor, and let's go over to the other side. So left ankle on right knee, send the knee away, and then as you exhale, thread the arms through, interlace the fingers over the shin, and allow the head to drift back, taking 4 deep breaths here. Draw the knee in towards the chest, keep the whole spine pressed against the mat with the chin slightly tucked in, reclined figure of 4 or eye of the needle pose. Another 2 breaths. And 1 more deep inhale. And as you exhale, gently bring the feet back down onto the ground. Plant the feet into the mat, and we're coming into bridge pose. So both of the feet are planted down into the mat. Begin to roll the hips up, walk the shoulder blades towards one another, interlace the fingers, and drop the hands down towards the ground, and begin to bridge pulse here. So inhale, rolling the hips up, exhale, drop them down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one, inhale up, exhale, roll them all the way down, 1 vertebra at a time, and then gently hug the knees in towards the chest. Take a moment here. Rock from side to side. So gently over from one side and then to the other. And then send both of the feet up towards the ceiling. Bend the toes down towards the eyes. Send the heels right up into the ceiling. Take a couple of moments here, a couple of breaths. And then hug the knees into the chest once more and begin to rock and roll, bringing the hands to the back of the thighs, rocking and rolling until you come back up into seated. And then grab hold of a puppy and give him a hug. Let's come into tabletop. And take a couple of cat-cow. Take these socks off. Marley loves socks, so he can have them. He can chew those. There you go. So, coming into tabletop, let's take a few cat-cow to loosen up through the spine. So, drop the belly, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, roll up, gaze to navel. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. Exhale, roll up and gaze to navel. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. Exhale, roll up spine, gaze to navel. Inhale, drop belly, gaze forward. Exhale, roll up, gaze to navel. Drop down, walk the hands to the front of the mat and press the forehead down. Rolling back, knees are stacked above hips here. Arms are extended forward in puppy pose. Allow yourself a few deep breaths here. Deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Allow the whole body to melt down into the ground. A few more deep breaths here. And then gently press palms into the mat. Lower the belly. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to raise up into cobra. And then exhale to fall down. Forehead taps the ground. Inhale, press up into cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up into cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes and press yourself up into downward facing dog. Coming up, taking a few deep breaths here. Begin to paddle the heels one at a time, stretching beautifully through the back of the calves. Bend the knees, bring the belly right onto the thighs. Take a couple more breaths. Stand up. And then gently begin to walk the toes towards the fingers. Coming into dangling. Allowing yourself to dangle here for a moment. Bring the hands onto the elbows as you rock gently from side to side. Lower the hands down to the mat. Inhale to lengthen and gaze forward through the spine. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fall down. Gently draw the hands up into the waist as you begin to roll out. One vertebra at a time. Coming into standing. Let's take 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar before we get ready to drop into Shavasana, as we're doing a short reset practice just to get energy moving through the body. So step to the front of your mat. Stand in mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back. Drop the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step into plank. Both feet back. Drop the knees. Chin and chest. Roll yourself forward into cobra. Tuck the toes. Press back into downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Gaze forward. Step the right leg forward. Drop the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step both feet together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse dive. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's keep going. Inhale. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot back. Drop the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step into plank. Drop the knees. Chin and chest. Chin and chest. Roll into cobra. Tuck toes. Press into downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Gaze forward. Step the left foot forward. Drop the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step both feet forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse dive. Exhale, hands to prayer. One more round of Surya Namaskar. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back. Drop the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step into plank. Drop the knees. Chin and chest. Roll forward into cobra. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Gaze forward, step the right leg forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step both feet together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse dive. Exhale, hands to prayer. Last round, inhale. Exhale, dive. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to step the left leg back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step into plank. Drop the knees. Chin and chest. Inhale forward. Pressing up into cobra. Tuck the toes. Coming into downward facing dog. No. Gazing forward, step the left foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step both feet together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse dive. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take a couple of moments there. Breathe, having moved prana through the entire body. Couple more breaths. Gently step the foot back. Drop down onto the mat. Coming into child's pose. Just allow yourself a few moments there. You can go into child's pose with a puppy. Taking some deep breaths. Just observe energy moving through the body. A couple of deep breaths. And then gently roll out. Coming into, or down onto your mat, we're going to come into couple last poses, so deeply stretch through the body. Send the feet all the way down to the bottom of the mat. Raise the arms up. And as you exhale, gently hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Send the soles of the feet up into happy baby. Come here, happy baby. So grab hold of the soles of the feet and settle here. Take a few deep breaths. Okay, now the last couple of deep breaths, completely settling down into the posture. Allowing the knees to be drawn down into the armpits, softening the entire back body into the mat. Letting go. A couple more breaths. And then gently allow the feet to drift down to the bottom of your mat. Take a deep stretch, arms up overhead. And then hug the knees or bring the soles of the feet back onto the mat, one on either side. Allow the knees to drop over to one side. Bring the arms out beside you, gaze to the opposite hand. So this is a gentle stretch. Take a few deep breaths here. And one more inhale. As you exhale, draw the knees back up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, draw them over to the other side. Gaze to the opposite hand. Allow the body to sink down here. Let go. Working once more into the breath. Last deep inhale. And then draw the knees back up. Hug the knees into the chest for the last time. And then gently send the feet down to the bottom of the mat, coming into Shavasana or final relaxation. Allowing yourself to completely let go. Beginning to soften from the toes, soles of the feet, the ankles. Allowing yourself this very short rest in Shavasana. Letting go and relaxing. Moving up into the shins and calves, into the knees, into the thighs and hips, softening and letting go. Softening through the fingertips, the palms, the wrists. Letting go of all muscle tension through the body. Softening into the chest. Softening the shoulders. Softening the neck, the muscles around the mouth and the eyes. Allowing everything to slow down for a moment as you completely let go. Bring awareness into the area between the eyebrows. And then draw your awareness up into the crown. And then finally to the back of your head, where it's resting on your mat. Allowing it to feel heavier as it softens down, letting go and relaxing. When you're ready, you can gently begin to wriggle your fingers and toes, bringing some movement back into the feet and the hands. Gently roll your head over from one side to the other. Draw the arms up overhead. Take a last deep stretch. Send the toes and fingers away from one another. And then as you exhale, gently roll over onto your right or your left side for a last moment. For today's reading, I have something that Dennis Wakely wrote, who said, "Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. So happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude." Bring your palms back together to touch. Begin rubbing the palms, generating some warmth between the hands. Taking that warmth into your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, bow the nose down to touch the fingertips. Acknowledging yourself for turning up to the practice. Namaste. Wishing you a truly beautiful day. Thank you for practicing with me and our new addition that I had to babysit during this session, Marley. I wonder if he'll come and say goodbye. Marley! Come! Come! Marley! Come! Maybe not. Marley! Come here! Come here! Come here! Have a really great day. Namaste.